So Freewell have just sent me this hybrid VND CPL3 7-stop sort of filter, V2. I did review not long ago their K2 system, and this is just something new. It's the V2 little system, and this is the 82mm one. Let's do a quick unboxing and see what you get inside it. So this is your hybrid VND CPL 3 to 7 stop filter kit, and this is an 82mm version. Let's open it up. Inside you get this envelope. You get this little video tutorial cards. You can scan that if you want to know what is ISO, what is shutter speed, and all that sort of stuff. You also get a manual. About the kit. Freewell also gives you this little clip here, which you can mount on the tripod and clip it onto the tripod with this, if you wish to do that, with this little carabiner, if it'll come off. There you go. So this is the case itself. Nice little case pouch, not leather, not sure what material it is. It's quite nice. So as like the K2, you get a pull out pouch here. This is the little magnetic case on the front, and here you get your 3 to 7 stop filter, and on the back of this is the CPL filter just behind it, and these little clip-ons here, screws here, you can tighten them up and then move the ND filter vice versa. Just to remind you that these clips don't come on to the actual filter itself when you buy. Well, I think they've sorted the problem out now, but what they did, they had it inside here in a little pouch where, you know, you didn't know, and a lot of people complain like they're missing, but they were in the pouch, in a little white pouch down the bottom there. But I think they fixed that now when they've just let them, you know, that the actual screws are on the thing itself. You also get this cap here, which I'd have preferred really if they'd done two separate ones. If you want to protect, let me see which one's what. That's your normal one. If you want to protect the back of this, I think it's, yeah, A, to protect the back. Very flimsy. Yeah, I'd have preferred if they'd done two separate ones where it'd attach better. But B means that this can attach on the lens itself, just to cover the lens, keeping that safe. So yeah, there you go. And that's what you get in the actual box there. So that's your V2 filter box. Now K2, sorry, Freewell also sent me this diffusion glow list V2 to go with this. Now I think they do different sizes. This is a quarter, which you can just magnetically mount on the front of this, like so. Was it the other side? So this just magnetically clips on there if you want a quarter slow mist filter, and I think they do 3 different sizes. But also you can also keep this in the pouch if you have any more, which is quite useful. So that's in the unboxing of the Freewell V2 and the glow mist filter in this nice little pouch. And I do like that they've put it down here, what's what. It's written down glow mist 1/4. So there you go. So I do like this magnetic cap on the front of the ND filter there. Really good. But I've got to say, I'm not really keen on this. It's very, just feels a bit on the flimsy side. Like I said, I would prefer if they had two separate ones here. One to protect this, and one to protect the lens when you want to cover it. So yeah, I was confused when I first saw it. I thought it came apart and I couldn't get it apart, but no, that's what it is. That's the way it is. So not a big fan of that one. Maybe in the future they might do two separate ones, and it'll be a bit solid like the front one, which would be nice. Right, so yeah, this is the 18 mil thread. I always, if I was you, I'd go for the bigger thread, and then get a step up ring or a step up down ring. At least you can use this for different lenses then. I think I was using this on for the Lumix S5 on its 67 mil thread and putting this on. But this is really useful, definitely if you're into something like waterfalls, that you've got the CPL there on the back, and you've got this little ND filter here, which is 3 to 7 stops. And I usually use a 3-stop filter when I want to slow the rivers down or waterfalls, just depending on the light. But I think 3 to 7 is just perfect for you, really, if you're doing that sort of photography. This works well also for video work, especially on bright days. You can have better control with the light. So yeah, this screws onto the back of your camera, and then you can tighten it so you can move the ND there, and there's a little arrow there that shows you 5, 6, 7 for, you know, showing you your stops, which is good. Now, I think it's pretty useful. Save you faffing about with the old filter systems where you'd have to get the big square ones out, or you'd have to get the Polarizer all on separately. So it saves a lot of time, really. The only thing I wish they did with this is giving you the option of, a bit like the K2, where you could drop a 0.9 soft grad, or, you know, a soft grad or a hard grad in it. That would be perfect. So yeah, maybe in the future you could bring another one out where it gives you the option of dropping a soft grad, hard grad filter on top of this. That would be brilliant. I don't think you need anything else then. It'll all be there for you. So yeah, I think the only thing I can do now is head down to a river and test it out. Okay, so I've come down to the river. That's quite local to me. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of water. It's been dry for the last couple of days, but we're going to try and test the filter out, the V2 filter out, on these cascades here. So what you can see here, I'm not including the background or the sky. Right in the background there, you've got a rock, and you've got these cascades coming down from there, coming down here, and you've got all these rocks here in the foreground, and the cascades coming out over here. So it's a pretty easy shot, really. So I'm gonna put the filter on, and just to see what sort of image it's going to give us. So there you go, that was just a little test to test it out, and yeah, the images was good, no colour cast, colours were just perfect as they are normally, so no colour cast there at all. They also sent me this diffusion glow mist filter. Now, I'm not really someone who uses these, not a big fan of it actually, but you get them, nice little pouch with this one, and you can just add the different little glow mist filters. This is a quarter, I think they do different sizes, and you can just magnetically add it on the front there. I like this, that it tells you what it is. So yeah, I mean, I don't use this. Maybe this would be all right for woodlands, but what it does, it diffuses. Say you've got light, and it just softens that light to give it that sort of dreamy look, which I don't really like. You know, like, do you remember back in the 70s, they used to use it a lot on the films? Like, if you looked at things like Superman the movie, they were had this very dreamy, glowy, diffuse look on them, and that's the sort of look it gives glow mist. It just diffuses bright light and softens it and makes it this dreamy sort of feel to it. So yeah, very useful lens, makes life a lot easier rather than putting a CPL filter on, screwing it on, then getting your adapter on top of that and dropping things where it's all in one. And like I said before, to make this better, I think if they give you an option, a slot, just to drop down one of their soft grads, hard grads, like they've got on the K2 system, and that would be just perfect. But on the other hand, yeah, this is definitely going to be in my bag all the time for doing rivers. Saves a lot of time, very useful, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. If you're interested in this, I'll leave the links below. So that's it on the Freewell V2 Hybrid VND CPL 3 to 7 stop. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.